Hey, good evening, everybody. I have gotten a bit, I've gotten the itch to play some CS4, so I decided to play a particular dungeon that I thoroughly enjoy, and I wanted to get you guys maybe have you guys tell me which abilities to use once I get to the final boss of this dungeon. Super warning, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, this is extremely spoilerish. So if you haven't watched somebody's playthrough already of CS3 and CS4, Cold Steel 3 and Cold Steel 4, I would feel bad spoiling you on this. The story is epic, so feel free to watch my playthroughs before you watch this, at least until you get to this point. This is Act 3 of Trails of Cold Steel 4. So, let that be your final warning. Yeah. If you're still listening beyond now, I take no responsibility of spoiling you. So, that being said, here we go. And it's just me this time. I just got the itch to play some CS4, guys. I couldn't wait till this weekend to play. It's Monday and I can't wait till Friday already, so I figured, hey, why not just play some CS4. Feel free to chat with me. I'm watching that chat log, and I'll go ahead and show my screen. I warned y'all. The epic music. Falcom JDK will not disappoint. Ever. Oh man, Tharja. Thanks for joining. I feel pretty bad spoiling you right now. This has quite a bit of spoilers within it. I'm glad you liked 1 and 2 though. Cold Steel 1 and 2 were pretty dang good. Alright, man. That's how I feel about CS4. CS4 is just... I love this game so much. The music is just so damn good. All the characters coming together from all the different arcs. Oh, Tharja, I should ask you. Have you played the previous arcs, the Trails in the Sky arc and the Crossbell arc, which is Zero and Ao no Kiseki? If not, I highly recommend you watch those before you play CS3. Oh, great. Alright. Awesome, so. Man, I feel kind of guilty, buddy. Having you watch, just skipping straight to CS4. This story is just epic. When you see the certain things that happen when you're playing through this arc, I swear my jaw drops so many times. Well, as long as you don't mind, I gave you the warning. Oh, so you've watched the full story playthrough with the subtitles? Oops, not that one. This one. It's been a little while since I played CS4, so bear with me on this. Oh, I would love to play them in English, that's for sure. I recommend you play them. They're very enjoyable. The whole arc is New Game Plus is awesome to play on as well. I'm having a good time playing with Lady Virgilia on Friday nights. Hey, Brandon. Just started. You haven't missed very much. Since it is a Monday night, I wasn't planning on streaming too long. I just got the itch to play some CS4 and thought I'd just play one of my favorite dungeons in the game. That person that didn't voice it. Oh, Tharja, I'm happy to tell you that Sean Chiplock is confirmed and definitely voice acting as Reen. He also voice acted as Reen in CS1 and 2. So it'll be the same Reen, it'll be the same... In fact, today... Oh yeah. And what's really cool is all the voice actors in CS3, the English version, Brittany Avery, who worked with Xseed when they localized CS1 and 2, she helped direct some of these voice actors in CS3 as well for Nisa, and she did a good job directing them to make help their voices, and the voice actors themselves develop their voices to sound a little bit older to reflect the amount of time that's passed since CS2. And I think it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to hear the voice acting that's done by Sean Chiplock, Marisha Ray. I really can't wait to hear Kiri Kiernan, and hopefully she's confirmed soon to be Sarah Valentine again. That's the next one I'm most excited for. But I was so happy to hear that Marisha Ray is back as Laura today. Oh yeah, get pumped. It's gonna be awesome, man. You got yourself a buddy here, man. Let's see. Let's do an S-Craft. Join the club, the Laura fan club. I wonder if there's a subreddit for it already. Okay, alright. For me, Tharja, it is Laura and Sarah. I have a hard time choosing between the two of them. Alright. Let's change it up a little bit. Oops, wrong one. This one. It's a long cast time. I don't remember it being that long. Tharja, I hear you there. It's hard not to like any of the characters, really. Falcom does such a good job, really diving in deep into every single character in this game. Even a lot of the NPCs in this arc, in every arc, they're just good at character development, and that's why I'm just addicted to this, to the whole series. And I can't wait to see what they do with both of the games that they're planning on developing right now. Right now they're working on, I'm not sure if you're aware, but Kondo, the president of Falcom, has split up the Kiseki team into two. One team working on the next Kiseki entry, so the next arc, and then another team working on a guided version of Cold Steel. So it'll continue. If I had to compare it to anything or guess what it would be like, I'd say it'd be like Trails in the Sky third, but for Cold Steel. Pretty much just wrapping up all the things that they felt like they couldn't quite cover, and they could wrap up in the Cold Steel arc. Even though they had 4 games, I mean, they had a lot of characters, so 5 games. To be honest with you, man, I really enjoyed Cold Steel so much. I'll take more Cold Steel any day. I'm really curious to see how things happen after the end of CS4 in the Cold Steel, with the Cold Steel characters. However, that does make me think, though, that if they do wrap up Cold Steel in its own Gaiden type game, that we're probably not going to see them in the next arc, at least not in the first game or two of the next arc. Alright, let's change this up a little bit. Let's get some curt action here. I believe that was. Anybody else feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that was a Gale. I could be mistaken. I did not read the katakana there. It looked like it. Time to overkill. Hey, Rick. I'm actually taking Japanese in taking some college courses in Japanese, along with some Duolingo supplemental stuff. So I do know a little bit of elementary Japanese. Not too much, but a good bit. By the way, Rick, I hope you've seen. I think you've seen everything. I think I've seen you do a couple comments on one of my later videos. So hopefully I'm not spoiling you too much. We're getting near the end of the dungeon. I might have to do 2 dungeons. We'll see. It ain't quite midnight yet, so maybe I'll be able to. I can play CS4 all night long, trust me. But then I'd be dragging ass at work. Fire didn't do a damn thing to them, did it? Got him. Checked on Steam, there are liberal art games too. Yes, correct, Rick. So currently you can get on Steam, which is what I play all of my Trails games, with the exception of CS3 and 4, is Trails in the Sky, first chapter, Trails in the Sky, second chapter, and Trails in the Sky, the third, or TC. And then you can play Trails of Cold Steel 1 and Trails of Cold Steel 2 on Steam. I highly recommend that you purchase the games on Steam. Steam is where I learned about the Trails series, and I started the Trails series with Trails of Cold Steel 1. That's how I got to know the series, and I really just fell in love with it. I like the combat, like the character development. I had never seen character development in any kind of game or series prior to this. And just playing Cold Steel and a little bit of Cold Steel 2 just made me go back and play Sky, or not play, but I actually watched Sky. And I purchased Sky even though I watched it. I still own it. I do plan to play it one day when I have some time. Crossbell, though, to answer your question, Crossbell, there's been no official announcement from either Xseed or NISA on whether or not it's going to be localized. However, good news is that the Geofront team is working on that, and the anticipated release time for the localization of Trails from Zero is this summer. So I highly recommend that you check out that version of the first game in the Crossbell arc. The second game in the Crossbell arc, Aonoki Seki, I believe there are English. You can purchase the game for PSP and then get. You can find on the internet, I'm not sure where, some English patches for it, so that way you can play through that game as well. And from what I've heard, is that you can play Aonoki Seki. The translation in Aonoki Seki is better than the current translation for Zero Noki Seki. So once the Geofront patch hits, you're gonna have a pretty good. English players will be able to have a good understanding and enjoy the Crossbell arc, even though it's not officially released. So I highly recommend checking that out. To me, from my playthrough of CS3 and 4, I feel like the Crossbell arc is more important than the Sky arc, and I love the Sky arc. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on the Sky arc at all. I loved watching Estelle and Joshua kick some ass. Trust me, and the character development of that trilogy. But the Crossbell arc is just so important for CS3 and CS4. So highly recommend checking that out. Hey everybody, thanks for joining. When I fight this next boss, feel free to give me some tips. Anything you guys want to see. This is, if you haven't heard already, this is big time spoiler territory. I even put in the title on the stream, so if you're watching, this is at your own risk. Hopefully you've already seen my playthrough videos or somebody else's playthrough videos before watching this. I just really had the itch to play some CS4 and thought I'd stream playing through one of my favorite dungeons. I might do another dungeon after this too. It's not quite midnight yet, so I think I'll be alright. I'm playing on the PS4, but I'm streaming with the capture card on my PC. So if you played or watched the Crossbell arc, you would really understand where we are, the importance of where we are, even the music that's playing would have a huge importance to you. When I first came in here and I heard the music start playing, I was like, oh my god, yes. And that's the best part about these Falcom games. One of the best parts, I should say. There's too many best parts to really say that there's one best. Yeah, Kevin, this is Mystic Core. It's a revamped, remastered version of the Mystic Core OST from Trails from Azure, Trails to Azure, Ao no Kiseki. Very good game. Ao no Kiseki was amazing. I watched it on Path Dingo Trails' channel. He has an awesome version of the story walkthrough. But if you can play the game, obviously, and you have the time to play the game, highly recommend just playing the game. The twist in that game is so amazing. I was totally caught off guard. I did not catch it. When I first saw the beginning of Zero no Kiseki, and then I saw, and I didn't find out what I missed until the end of the arc, man. And it just all came together like that. I was just like, holy crap, this writing is so good. And this chick doesn't take any damage. Wrong one. Kevin, that's what you want, right? That's what I want. I want a game to totally screw with me. I'll love the game to death if it just totally screws with my head. That's how you know if a game is good. At least for me. Abso-freaking-lutely. Does pancakes come to mind? Pancakes are delicious, Kevin, aren't they? Tarja, I'm gonna use Laura S-Craft. I'm saving it though, because her CP regen is not nearly as fast as Rain's. Rain can just S-Craft all day and I get a CP back, and it's because I think I got an accessory equipped on him that regens his CP like a madman. Laura is a must-have for many reasons in a party. One of the toughest things I came across when I was doing my stream playthrough of CS 3 and 4 was understanding what all the material was. It took me a lot of time to get the right material on the right characters just because I was trying to understand all the kanji on all the different abilities. I only know 15 kanji. That's all I've learned in my Japanese class in college. So I don't know nearly enough to be able to play this game without a little bit of help, or quite a bit of help, I should say. Rick, this game post-game material. It's not quite like Final Fantasy 15 or Final Fantasy 13 even. There's not really, after you beat the story. See, Trails is more like it's really a story-based, really story-heavy game. After the story, there's not really any like extra stuff to do. There's no DLC content beyond the end of the game, and that's why I'm really looking forward to what Kondo has up his sleeve with the Gaiden version of Cold Steel, the Gaiden game that they're developing right now for Cold Steel to wrap it up, a la Cold Steel the 5th maybe, kind of like Trails in the Sky the 3rd. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. That'd be awesome. Now there is DLC for like looks, cosmetic stuff, like different outfits for the different characters, shining palm base to level up your characters, but not like, there's not like additional content after that I'm aware of. I could be missing something, but I'm not that I'm aware of. I have beaten I've gotten all the endings that I'm aware of as well. I tried really hard to make sure I got all the endings for my stream playthrough playlist, which I have in the description. So Tharja, that's a really good question, right? It should remind you heavily of what happened in Zero and Ao no Kiseki. A similar thing kind of happened, right? Is Lloyd really dead? Right? Uh-huh. I love that shit. That's... yeah. Yeah, mind equal blown, right? Alright, it's time to screw them up before he casts that shit. This is probably overkill, but I don't want him to open up on my party. Absolutely, Kevin. I have my playlist in the description where I actually played through the whole game with English subtitles. For those of you who actually want to understand everything that's going through the whole game. And when you see the last video where I have the true ending, that's actually not the last video, that's the second to last video in the playlist. Because the last video is like a hidden cutscene that I had to read about to find, which is also very important. In the true ending, you just read the first subtitles that you see, and that just gives you the Ao no Kiseki vibe all over. Yeah, Tharja, that too. I saw that, I was like, no freaking way. And then the credits roll, you're like, no way. I mean, it's the same feeling I kind of got when I was playing through Persona 5, right? I'm not going to spoil any other games in this, but Persona 5, when I saw the huge cliffhanger, the whole, like, the what the F moment, same thing, I'm like, I was just kind of at a loss for words, right? Like, what now? Yeah. And Kevin, yes, the cosmetic stuff are definitely fan service, which, hey, fine with me. I'll take fan service and I'll take story. I prefer story, obviously, but I'll take anything. If they did some sort of Sen no Kiseki 4 DLC, that would be amazing. Or they just continue the story off of Sen no Kiseki 4, but if they make a whole nother game, I'd be excited as well. Really excited, actually, because then it means we're going to get more than just DLC. Some people, you know, they're kind of tired of Cold Steel. They want to move on to the next thing. They don't want another game. They just want DLC. I mean, sure, I would take DLC as well. Don't get me wrong, but I love this story. I really do, and I love the characters of Cold Steel. Contrary to what many believe, I can understand what they're saying. I can relate to what they're saying, kind of. Because I love the Sky characters and the Crossbell characters as well. Nice. Alright. Kevin, absolutely. I feel like the true ending really, it's really what Class 7 deserved. They really trudged through so much shit to get to that point. I thought they did. The ending was well deserved, and I still feel like there could be a lot more going into like I think an epilogue would be awesome. A nice full epilogue, just like Trails in the Sky 3rd, would be awesome. Oh, where am I at? Go on here. Osake o noimasu. Sumimasen, watashi wa osake no mimasu. Ii desu. Oh, you're having some, gosh. I actually understand what you said, Aleki. Wakarimashita. Tharja, so Reen is whoever you want him to be with, right? It's a blessing and a curse, right? So sure, for me, him and Laura are like the perfect couple ever, the best couple ever. I feel like they're meant for each other. But the disadvantage of a harem MC is that in future arcs, especially with a big old story like this, even Kondo doesn't quite know what he's gonna do. in the future arcs when it comes to Ring. It's a double-edged sword like that way. So not only that, the disadvantage is that the story doesn't go as in depth into each of the different choices. For example, the best example is Estelle and Joshua, right? The story of the sky revolved around Estelle and Joshua, and the story between those two was so important and so fleshed out, really well developed. Awesome story. And because Reign's a harem MC, you can't really, you can't get to that point without a lot of time on all the other different options, right? I like it, but at the same time, it's a con too, right? Unfortunately. Here, the blackish blue hair, holding a big sword. So Tharja, are you sure you've played Aonoki Seki? Because that girl with the blackish blue hair is very important. Very, very, very important. I think she's going to be a huge part of the next arc. Huge part. And I'm so excited because she's my favorite girl in the Crossbell arc. Let's do... We haven't done Machias yet, so let's get him in there. Let's show you guys Machias' S-Craft. It's pretty hilarious. Kevin, absolutely. Unfortunately, it isn't going to be until, I believe, June that we're going to get more details on that. But still, I'm really looking forward to it. So Tharja, that would be Rija. Which to me has a more epic story than Ellie. I think they go more into Rija's story than Ellie's, really. In the Crossbell arc. And Rija is from Calvert. Elegi-san, o sake o kudasai? There we go. See, Laura gets pissed when her ring gets hurt, and that's the best way to get her CP up. Oh, Kevin, are you talking about? Oh man, what's his name? Yeah, that dude. Excuse me, guys. Regia. Oh yeah. Well, definitely.
昇降機を試してみましょう。
So I kind of need to go to the elevator. I'm playing this without a guide and without subtitles. Sakayo. Noimaska. Osake wa oitoroshin desu. Oishii desu yo. Moto oishii. So I'm talking to Aleki in Japanese because they're talking to me in Japanese, so. Kevin, do you know his name? If you say his name, then I'll probably be like, oh yeah, that's right, that dude. Because I remember him being mentioned, for sure. So since it's been a little while, I'll go ahead and say it again. Thank you very much for watching the stream. This is pretty much just a impromptu. I had the itch to play some CS4, so I decided to just stream me playing one of my favorite dungeons in CS4, and I might play another one too, depending on how late it gets. This is extremely spoilery, so hopefully you've at least watched a CS3 playthrough, CS4 playthrough as well, with English subtitles, or you understand Japanese. Otherwise, I feel quite bad because the story for this is quite epic, really epic. One of the best stories ever in fiction, in my opinion. Rick, I don't believe it's Muller. I don't believe it's Muller. I think it's another Vander family member. Wasn't it Kurt's? Actually, it might not be somebody who's alive. I believe it's a. An ancestor of the Vander family. Actually, the dude that Kurt dual wields. Because I remember in CS3 and 4, Kurt is told, "Oh, so you're dual wielding just like such and such a dude in the Vander family from way back." I can't quite remember his name. Mateus. That could be it. Maybe it's not the one I'm thinking of. I think I'm thinking of the ancestor. Alright, Alright, so I'm gonna save. And then we're gonna do this boss. So this boss is one of my favorites because it has to deal with Laura and her. It really is an important part of Laura's and the Arcade family's story. But I do not have subtitles on, so you won't quite catch everything. I think I just went the wrong way. Sorry, guys. Need to go up. Up. Did it take me? Oh, hey, we're at the top. Alrighty.
Yoshi. ここを登っていけば屋上にたどり着くはずだ。いえ、待ってください。
Alright, so I need to make sure my best team is in here. I have Eustace in this party? I don't have Eustace? Oh boy, alright. What was I thinking?
そうなのか。ああ、底知れぬ力にどこまでも凛とした連気。
Alright guys, this is serious spoiler territory. This is your warning. Oh god, Kevin, when I saw that scene, oh my god. That scene screwed with my head for days. I was like, are you serious? Oh man.
7組の者たちよ。ここまで至れたそなたらの成長を改めて嬉しく思う。やはり記憶も人格も尺閣下そのものなのですか。
See, I like how Laura is already, she's already like, man.
ああ、仮面は飾り。あくまで呪いの強制力ってやつらしいな。それでもなお光を失わねえのはさすがってところだろうが。
やはり孫うことなく父上なのですね。ならばやはりこれは好機。全身全霊をもって挑ませてもらいます。今こそあなたを超えるために、あなたの娘として奥義を受け継いだアルゼイドのサンドロットの伝承者として。
ラウラ。
That's right, Laura.
それでこそ我が娘だ。
マクバーン、あなたは一体どういうつもりでそちらに。世界の終焉、あなたがそのようなことに興味があるようには思えませんが。
まあ確かに興味はねえな。この世界が続こうが終わろうが、正直俺には知ったことじゃない。俺が俺らしく荒れる熱い戦いがそこにあるのかないのか。ただそれだけだ。
if you guys want to see any S-crafts or any abilities, feel free to participate in the YouTube chat, as I'll be happy to show them off to you. During this boss battle. This boss battle, I remember being semi-difficult, but because I am on such a low difficulty, it shouldn't be that big of a deal.
今はそれどころじゃなさそうですね。ああ、帝国最高の剣士と最強の執行者、どちらもあまりに高い壁だが、進むべき道を阻むならどうあっても乗り越えるのみだ。
見せてもらうぞ、ラウ
And here's that epic music again.
ラ。斧が剣の先に掴んだもの。
参ります、父上。我がアルゼイドの剣を持って
今こそ乗り越えさせてもらうぞ、火炎魔人。
師匠の出し物に負けないよう踊り狂うとしようぜ。
さあ、乗り越えてみせるがよい。
せいぜい気張ってみせろや。
秘技裏ハヤテ。
頑張ってありがとうございます。
Shit, I should have done her S-craft first.
許さぬ。
すぐに処置します。ありがとう。頑張ってありがとうございます。
なんとかしなければ。いや、
ありがとうございます。頑張ってありがとうございます。任せてちょうだい。光よ、受け取ってみんな。
行くぞ。
Kevin, I'm all aboard that choo-choo train right there. That would be amazing. Mano y mano. Do this.
奮い立て、アバロンハーツ。私の番だな。
Here you go. Laura's S-craft for you.
その身に刻むがよい。参る。
行くぞ。神道滅却、我が太刀は無。見えた。灰の太刀決意を。
Araki-san. そうです。
いいね、最高だぜお前ら。
Muzakashi です。Okay, let's buff.
我が求めに応じ、今こそ権限
'Cause I think they're about to open up a can of whoop ass on us.
祖は堅牢、我らを守る唯一の盾。祖は雄大、根国を照らす無二の鏡。照らせ、パレス・オブ・エレギア。
我が内なる強欲よ。
だい。行くわよ。オーバルディア戦起動。オーバルレーザー照射。
私の番だな。
アルゼイドが神髄
Good thing I got the reflect up.
行くぞ。
任せるがよい。
Kill Reen. Oh boy. Nick Burns pissed.
すぐに処置します。ありがとう。
許さぬ。
行きます。
アルゼイ
Hell
ドの
yeah.
真髄、その身に刻むがよい。参る。
私の番ですね。
Alright, time to whip out the big guns. If I can last this hit right here, I think I'll win.
甘く見ないで。チャンスよ。続きます。任せてちょうだい。とっておきを見せてあげるわ。気高き光よ、我が元に集え。食らいなさい。ジブリールアロー。己の罪を悔いなさい。
見事だ。
行くぞ。崩れた。ラウラ、ここだ。
任せるがよい。
神道滅却。我が太刀は無。
Oh, it's already 12:30. Damn. What an epic battle, huh?
灰の太刀
マジかよ。
負けられない。みんなのためにも。
8 leaves, 1 blade. Artist vs. Rain. Yeah, but yeah, exactly like you said, it just totally depends on how Falcon proceeds.
よし掴んだ
精進あるのみだ
やりましたやったわやったね
やったぞまだまだこれからだ
This part right here is so epic. If you guys want to see this with English subtitles, please be sure to check out the stream playthrough CS4, because this is an awesome cutscene with English subtitles.
決まった
父上
大事はない呪いでせき止められていた痛みが一気に揺れ戻しただけだ奥義伝承の先改めて見届けたそして全てはそこからであるのもすでに分かっているようだな
はい力と剣は己の続きにあるものそこに込める魂こそがアルゼイド流の真髄であることもこの立ち会いも必ずや己が魂の糧としてみせます
よかったこれでよかったねラウラ
アルゼイド流の輝きしかと見届けさせてもらいました
いいねなかなかの仕上がりじゃねえか
火炎魔人まだ余力を残していますわね
どういうつもりだ今回はあくまで試着閣下のサポートに徹していたみたいだが
ま花を横取りすんのも興ざめだろうからなむしろ本番はここからだろさあ第2ラウンドと行こうじゃねえか検証の娘はともかく灰の小僧クルーガーはまだいけんだろうがおっとバンダールの新米もちょっとは見せてくれそうだな
あの魔剣まで
いいでしょう取り戻した名と立場を持って
ラウラと試着閣下に代わり食い下がらせてもらうぞ
ソードマスターの戦闘不能を確認
ガルガンチオで現れた
巨人型の魔鋼騎兵ですか
バックアッププロトコル作動侵入者の殲滅を開始
まさか試着閣下が戦闘不能になった時のためにああしかもこの区画ではバリマールたちも呼べない
まさかこれもあの人の仕業
アルベリヒかこんなもんを仕込んでくれやがったとはなミスをさせてんじゃねえぞ
That's how much of a badass McBurn is.
一瞬で
さすがは火炎魔人
ちょ前に体重倉庫を積んでんのか。だったらこいつで。いや、それには及ばぬ。
That's right, Kevin. It's Ariel, who is a very high candidate. Yeah, I'll talk about that in another video.
あなた方は兄上、母上に叔父上も。
バンダールの方々。
来てくださったか。
ビクター殿の頼みなれば。残念ながら兄は動けなんだが。
See, her face looks just like the person I'm thinking of. Oh man. If you've seen my last video in the description for my Cold Steel stream playthrough, Cold Steel 4 subtitled stream playthrough, you'll know who I'm talking about.
まさか父上が連絡を。
ああ、マテウス卿が帝国東部で動かれているのは分かっていたのでな。もしもの備えとして助力をお願いしていたのだ。
呪いに動かされながらそこま
すごすぎるだろ
で。よく頑張りましたね、クルト。
父の代わりとしては役者不足だが、この場は何としても切り抜けるぞ。地上で戦うオリビエたちのためにもな。はい。
噂の雷神はいないようだが、大したメンツが来たみてえじゃねえか。
貴様が豪縁とやらか。こうして相対するのは初めてだな。
まさしく人外の強者のようですが、せっかくなのでお相手しましょうか。
どうやらまだ先があるようだが。
それに気づくか。だがやめとくぜ。タワーが溶けちまいそうだしな。
何のつもりだ。
ま、これ以上はそれこそ野暮ってもんだろう。賢章とその娘に免じてこの場は撤退させてもらうぜ。だが本当に面白い場所だ、このエレボニアってところは。今のお前らだったら俺の本気も受け止めてくれそうだしな。
Yeah, when I saw this, I was like, what the fuck?
まあ、全てはお前らが鋼を越えてからの話だろう。
Exactly, Kevin.
楽しみにさせてもらうぜ。最後の日にもう一度会えるのをな。
言ったようですわね。
あの影は一体。
You actually get to see more of it later.
震えが。
He's definitely from the outside. That's
なんだって言うんだ。
he's an outside
エマ、
character for
やっぱ
sure.
り。
気にはなるが今は急ぐがいい。障壁の発生器はこの上だ。じきに英士隊も駆けつけるだろう。
父上。
確かにそうですね。
飛躍閣下は任せるがいい。丁重に外までお連れしよう。我々も後で合流させてもらう。そちらは頼んだぞ。
わかりました。兄上、屋上へのエレベーターはそこだ。早速向かうとしよう。
This whole dungeon is all about, it's just gives you the Ao no Kiseki vibes, right? Alright guys, it's actually 12:36 my time, so I gotta get up for work in about a little less than 5 hours. So I hate to say it, but I gotta call it quits here. Today was just kind of an impromptu, just had the itch to play some CS4 and thought I'd play one of my favorite dungeons with you guys. I might do this every once in a while here and there, in addition to my weekly streams on Friday nights with Lady Virgilia. This Friday night might be pushed to a different night, just because I got the big move coming for me that we're moving on Saturday morning. But after that, though, I'll be back to also doing some editing videos. In addition, I'm working on some narration for one of Lady Virgilia's videos. Please check out Lady Virgilia and her channel. She makes some really good summer videos for the Trails series. If you played Trails in the Sky a while ago and you're about to play CS3 when it comes out in autumn, and you want to refresh yourself on the story from FC, SC, and third chapter, she's got some awesome, not FC, but she did SC and TC. Look at her summer videos; they're really good, really good. When I watched it, I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right, that happened." It's perfect for someone who's already played through the game once, who just needs a refresher without having to spend the time to play again. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys. I'm glad you liked watching the stream, and I look forward to also continuing my CS4 walkthrough guide, where it cuts out all the battling and all that stuff for you guys. So those of you that are just want to watch just the story stuff without having to scrub, that playlist will be perfect for you. And I think that's on the bottom of this comments that are in this video. So please feel free to check out all my videos. I've got all the bonding events, or most, I should say, the vast majority of the bonding events for CS4 in its own playlist as well. Please check that out. And I look forward to getting more content out to you guys. With that being said, have a good Monday night, and I'll see y'all next time.